This is Mindfulness with Richard Clarke. Listen, reflect, and deeply meditate. Today, we continue with the series on emotional, I lost my place, emotional resilience and aging gracefully. In this session, we'll focus on mindfulness and letting it flow like a river. There is something beautiful about the image of a river, steady, clear, and moving at its own natural pace. It flows over rocks, around bends, and carries what it must without clinging to anything along the way. That image can teach you a lot about how mindfulness meditation works in your life. When you practice mindfulness, you learn to move like that river, aware of each moment, responsive but not reactive, and willing to let things pass through without getting stuck. Mindfulness invites you to notice what's happening right now. Thoughts, feelings, body sensations, all of it. You don't need to grab onto them, fight them, or push them away. Just watch as you might watch a leaf float by on water. That attitude of gentle observation can help you move through daily life with more ease, especially when things feel rough or uncertain. Flow is something you've likely experienced before, even if you didn't have a name for it. It's those times when you lose track of the clock while working on a hobby, walking in nature, or having a deep conversation. Everything feels natural and you're fully present without overthinking. Mindfulness helps you access more of that quality. It trains your attention to stay with what's happening now and to respond with awareness instead of habit. One of the benefits of this kind of practice is it makes you more flexible inside. Life will always bring changes, good, bad, and everything in between. Mindfulness shows you how to meet these changes like a river meets obstacles. Instead of trying to stop the flow or control every outcome, you learn to sense what's here and move with it. That makes everyday stress feel lighter and decisions clearer. A simple way to bring this into your own experience is through breath awareness. Sit quietly and notice your breathing just as it is, not trying to make it deeper or slower, just watching it rise and fall. When your mind wanders, which it will, bring it back gently, like guiding a small boat to shore. You can also practice this while walking, washing dishes, or listening to someone speak. Each moment is an opportunity to return to awareness. Another helpful habit is to notice where you're holding on. Is it a thought about how things should be? A feeling you wish would go away? A plan to get something you want? Imagine letting it move through you like water in a stream. You don't need to resolve it right now. Just see it, feel it, and let it flow on. Mindfulness doesn't promise to remove life's difficulty, but offers a way to stay steady in their presence, like a river that keeps flowing. You can learn to meet each moment with clarity and kindness, letting what needs to pass, pass, and staying open to what comes next. You can find peace just watching the river flow. And now, a guided meditation. Sit comfortably. Close your eyes if you like. Take a slow, deep breath in through your nose. Let it out gently. Feel yourself settle into the stillness. Now, bring your attention to your body. Notice the points of contact. Your feet on the floor, your seat in the chair, your back against the chair, your hands resting softly. Allow any tightness to loosen with each breath out. Begin to notice your breath. No need to change it, just follow it in and out. Feel it move through your nose, your chest, your belly. Like a river, it flows naturally in and out. Picture a clear, gentle river moving through a quiet landscape. See how it flows over rocks and around fallen branches. Notice how it carries things along without holding onto them. Let this image settle in your mind. As thoughts or emotions come up, imagine them as leaves on the river. Watch them arrive, float by, and disappear downstream. You don't need to hold on to them or push them away. Just notice and allow them to move. Ask yourself quietly, what am I holding on to today? Notice any tension in your body or mind. Imagine loosening your grip and letting those things drift by on the water's surface. Now, return your attention to your breath. Feel the calm rhythm of each inhale and exhale. And when you're ready, wiggle your fingers and toes and return to the space. And open your eyes and carry this sense of steady flow with you into the rest of the day. And thank you for being here and giving yourself this time. It matters. Every moment you spend in quiet awareness plants a seed. And over time, these seeds grow into something steady and dependable inside you. Like the river we picture today, life will keep moving. Thoughts will come, feelings will shift, and the world around you will change. What you've strengthened in yourself is the ability to stay present in the middle of it all, to notice, to breathe, and to let things pass without losing yourself in them. As you return to your day, see if you can carry just a thread of this awareness with you. It doesn't have to be big or dramatic. Maybe it's just one mindful breath before answering the phone or clicking on the computer keyboard. Maybe it's feeling your feet on the ground as you stand in the kitchen. These little moments are where practice lives. I appreciate each of you for showing up for yourself and for one another. May you move through the rest of your day like a clear, steady stream, present, open, and kind. So now, how was your meditation last week, Barley?
Well, I finally was able to meditate every day in the evening, watching mindfulness meditation videos.
Woohoo!
I know. I don't know if I hope I can continue. It worked fine. I did it, it worked.
Very good.
Yeah,
And now you keep it up, and pretty soon it turns into a habit.
I know. That's what I'm hoping for because I had it going for a while and then I lost it and I feel like maybe I
Anyway,
found it again.
very good, very good.
Yeah.
Good work, Barley.
Thank you.
How about you, Joyce?
Um, well, I have been able to do meditation some days, not as many as I like. I don't know, the world is just really stressing me out, and sometimes I just let my mind go a little too crazy on it. So when I take out the time and meditate, it does help, but it's not as much as I would like this last week.
Uh-huh. Now, if you have lots of stuff going on, this practice of just before you do whatever is next, just take one breath,
Yeah,
so you don't have to wait for later.
good advice.
Okay, because, I believe my job at this time of life is to be happy. And to be happy, you want to be happy now. So anyway, how about you, Doug? Are you getting back on the pony?
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Oh, okay. I thought my mic wasn't working. Oh, okay. Yeah. Actually, I meditated um, this week more often than not.
That's good. Is there a time that's good for you?
Yeah, I think I found a time and be in the afternoon. Uh,
Okay.
I usually take a nap, and when I get up from my nap, then I meditate.
Mm-hmm.
And so far, it seems to be working.
Well, that's good. And the napping is kind of like your preparation for meditation.
Well, yeah, sort of.
That's right. Just getting everything cleared out.
Yeah. I had my surgery today.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
So,
You have to turn your head though so we can see it.
oh,
So everything's okay?
it is. Well, it is now. It's good. Actually, uh, it was still kind of painful, but just now during the guided meditation, the pain went away.
Very good.
But
Well, it's,
I
so
really like,
you're paying attention to something else.
right. Yeah.
And, I think of that as a meditative trick of substitution,
Uh-huh.
substituting one thought for another.
Right.
How about you, Lamar?
I most mornings, maybe all mornings, still only short 5 minute. I listen to meditation musics that are timed. They
Uh-huh.
stop after about 5 minutes. So and I'm not getting into it deeply. Uh, I've still got a ways to go.
Well, you're doing it regularly. And, one way to get into it deeply is just relax and be there.
Okay, thanks.
Now, I don't know if we can hear you, Michael. How's your meditation been in case we can? It looks like you're muted, so maybe no communication with Michael. And now we have a video from Thich Nhat Hanh, Flow Like a River. How did he know we're going to talk about this?
We have to learn how to be like a river rather than to be a drop of water in the river. And it is not because we want to be the river that we can be a river. In fact, we have to train ourselves in order to be able to see us as a river and not an isolated drop of water. As a river, we can go very far. We can go to the ocean. But as a drop of water, it may be evaporated at any time. And the teaching of the Buddha is to help us to see that. And that is why every perception, every feeling has to be seen as part of the river of life. Each feeling is a drop of water in the river of feelings. We have to handle our feeling in such a way that conflict will not take place. And also our body is also a river. And every cell of our body is a kind of water drop in that river. And always flowing, always changing. If there is enough harmony in the body, and then the body can last longer and can produce a feeling of well-being. We should live in such a way that harmony be possible in our body. And our way of working, our way of resting, our way of eating, our way of handling our body is important. And we have to learn. The capacity of being in the here and the now. The capacity of being peace, being solidity. And that is why the practice of peace is important. The practice of peace is also the practice of harmony, because nature has its own course. And if you allow nature to go its course, if we know how not to disrupt the course of nature, how not to set up obstacles, and then it will be possible that peace, harmony continue to be there. We should know how to allow our body to operate in harmony, to flow like a river.
And now we'll take a few minutes to meditate ourselves. Mindfulness is present moment awareness, paying attention on purpose in the present moment, non-judgmentally. Fully receive whatever is experienced. Then let it go. All right. And let's close with our chant. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Om. Peace, peace, peace.
I like that river is a symbol. Reminds me of Siddhartha.
Yes, yes, me too.
I love rivers too. I walked across the headwaters of the Mississippi when I was a little girl.
Oh boy.
It was in Minnesota.
Sound of the water is very peaceful on the video with this talk.
And I love Thich Nhat Hanh.
Yes, yes, me too. Now, also, before I read Siddhartha, I had my first experience with any kind of drugs, which was taking LSD at Big Sur on the 4th of July one year.
Nice.
And the guy who gave me the acid told me I could just go off by myself, and I walked off and got by a river, a small creek, and I found if I concentrated, I could slow the river down. And I tried to concentrate real hard to stop the river, but I couldn't.
I saw Ravi Shankar at Big Sur, and I
Oh,
had an out-of-body experience without
wow.
LSD. Yeah, it was memorable.
Yes, indeed. But the message today is, we don't have to resist. We can flow and move with life as it flows. And, like it says in the Tao Te Ching, bend and you won't break. So for me, that's the kind of message of today. And so thank you for coming together again. It's good to see you. Have good meditation, and we'll see you next week. Namaste.
Thank you.
Thanks, Richard.